Saturday, the 8th of May, 12:30 in the afternoon, and this scene of rain falling on the promenade of Blackpool will introduce my video for Sunday tomorrow. My thanks to all the lovely viewers that view these videos, and also all the kind people that help me actually make them, all the shops, etc. Visits to projects old and new in here, a visit to the South Pier and the gin bar. My thanks again to all the kind viewers. I must get on with this now. Here's the video, here it is. After a horrible Monday and an awful Tuesday, we can now have our Wednesday walkabout. There's the empty beach and the North Pier and the tide far out. We have quite a few venues to visit today, so I'm going to get on with it as soon as possible. Exciting news from a couple of our venues, opening times, etc. So I do hope you like and enjoy this Wednesday walkabout. A lovely view of the ever so popular hotel, the Metropole. And as you can see, the scaffolding now further down and along this side of the Metropole Hotel. Now this is our first visit. It's to the Crazy Golf, and I'm sure and hopeful that this will be very, very interesting indeed. A great progress here at this crazy golf course. This course right next door to the Metropole Hotel. We have had marvellous help today from one of the street angels who you see in front. Now what's happening here is this, I'm told, is called screeding. This is what's happening to this first hole and what will happen to all the other holes on this course. To approach this first hole again, I can tell you that after the screeding has settled down and all dried, a weatherproof felt will be applied. It will be just like AstroTurf, but however, it will be flat. It will lay flat. Now I must thank the street angels for all the information here. Thank you very much. A view of the side elevation of the Metropole Hotel under scaffolding. While you enjoy views of the front and the side elevation and the rear of this Premier Inn, I will try to explain to you what's going to happen here. On the 17th of May, the hotel will open up with a limited number of rooms, probably 20. The hotel will then increase its capacity as soon as it is possible. They're not going to open it up with 150 rooms. They're going to start with 20 and then progress from there. The restaurant part will open up on the 19th of May at midday. So that's the 19th of May at midday for the restaurant opening. Many thanks to the managerial staff here of the Premier Inn for passing me this information. Thank you very, very much. We now visit the Ibis Hotel, which is right in front of you. We are visiting here today because, as you can see, a couple of tiers of scaffold have now been removed. You can pick out, hopefully, some of the contractors at work today taking yet more scaffolding down from here. And the same thing has happened here. A couple of the top tiers have had the scaffolding taken away. So that's a nice little visit here to the Ibis Hotel, with the scaffolding being taken down. Another one of our ex-projects, the magnificent aluminium black cladding building of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. The Wild West restaurant part will open up Tuesday the 18th of May around 11 o'clock in the morning or midday. We thank the management here for telling us all this information. Thank you. It is time now for us to pay our weekly visit to Blackpool's Conference Centre. On arrival at Viewing Area 1, I will just run you along the facade here, showing again the completed work of that white terracotta cladding. Now in front now, the other side of that security gate, I hope you can see some aluminium rails. I'm sure you can. I'm so pleased I can show you right in front of you now. Now these are the bluey black terracotta claddings that will go on those rails that you've just seen. And please notice how thick they are. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to visit Viewing Area 3. And here we are, right outside the gates of Viewing Area 3. And in front, a cherry picker at work. It's taken some contractors right to the top of this side elevation here. Now this will end our visit, our usual visit today to Blackpool's Conference Centre, where I can tell you things are going very, very well here internally. Well done to everybody. Now this is nice and handy. I'm at the Central Pier and have a look what's coming. One of Blackpool Transport's pink trams. So I'm going to get on this and jump off at the South Pier. I have just left the tram. I'm going to show you what's going on over the other side. It's just this side of 10 a.m. this morning on the Friday. So at the moment, there's not going to be a lot of people about. The ice cream kiosk here, preparing to open for the day. And next we see this fish and chip kiosk, where you can get a traditional fish and chips for £3.99. And next to that is the very big, impressive entrance to the amusement arcade, which, as you know, is not open at the moment. Raising the camcorder so as you see the sign of the South Pier itself. Another stall that's opened. And this one here, the hot food kiosk. Very busy, this very, very busy here. A marvellous selection of takeaways. Right next door to that stall is the entrance to the pier, and that's where we're going right now. As you know now, there is a name change here. It is now known as the Gin House. I'm just going to show you that and then take you outside. And this is the new name and sign, the Gin House. Now I cannot show you any views from inside, as there's a lot of tradesmen here painting and moving furniture about. I can though show you the outside. Now I was recommended somebody recommended that I come down and video here. I'm sure that you will be impressed as well. This is why I have brought you here, to show you this outside drinking area. And straight away, oh, I must just mention again, it's barely 10 a.m. in the morning, so there's not going to be anybody around. And have a look at this. All these seats and tables, nicely spaced out here. You just go in here, sit down, and you will be served from the bar. I was very impressed with this, and I do hope you enjoy these views as well. Now I'm going to take you for a view over the railings and this lovely view here of the sea and the promenade. Now I must progress to make my way back to the town centre. We have 2 venues to visit. And this is the first of 2 visits that we will make this Friday morning. We are now again in Vance Road. And in front there is Merlin Travel Group. It's much more than a travel group. We're going to go inside. We have an invite. There's a very nice manager in here who will introduce himself and tell you all about this Merlin Travel Group. There we are inside this now, beautifully presented as well. So now we're going to walk over here, and this young man will introduce himself and he will tell us everything about this travel firm.
Hello, my name is David. I am the manager here at Coach Europe. Part of the Merlin Travel Group. We are totally independent travel agents, therefore we can do everything from tailor-made travel right through to packages via coach, air, rail and any form of transport that there is out there. Because we're independent, we're not tied to anybody in particular, therefore if you have a rather bizarre, as you think it might be a bizarre request, please come and see us and we can have a look and make sure that we can do it for you. Some of our operators that we work on behalf of are Leisure Holidays, Shearing Holidays, National Holidays, Alpha, they are more of our coach operators. We work alongside people like Jet2 and TUI, and we also work alongside people at Virgin Megastore, Virgin Atlantic, and the likes of those people for our long off, warm beach holidays, white beach holidays, that type of thing. So we opened on the 12th of April. Of course, we've been shut because of COVID, and since we've opened, it's proven a very, very busy time for us as people are now planning to go away after the lockdown eases. On our walls, we have all my certificates of different training courses that I've done whilst we've been on lockdown, and of course, we do have some vintage posters of travel of yesteryear. And if you want to come in and see us and get a brochure or have a chat with us or even have a coffee with us, you're more than welcome to come.
Thank you very much for this.
You're very welcome.
Marvellous. And I wish you every success. I can see that you have been very, very active as well, very busy. I can see that. And thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, Colin. Thank you.
That's the old post office of Blackpool. And this is the entrance to Cheapside. So that must mean that we are going to pay our weekly visit to the Nook. Now, wonderful progress here. You can see in front there is a brand new window. And all the frames and the doors attended to as well. A brand new window here. A marvellous tidy job. And this is the company that actually undertook that. We'll just have a look. Revive Coatings Limited. We are inside now. several things to show you this week. Firstly, have a look at this. That's been nicely done. That's the top of the actual bar, the side of the actual bar. Turning around, we can now see that all those white tiles have all settled down nicely. And again, when I get to the end here, I can also show you what's been done here. All the lovely brown panelling here. Exactly like what the bar is, what the bar counter is like. Now this end wall, as you can see, all been painted, and this one adjacent to it, painted in the red with obviously probably some kind of mural there where the white area is. Turning around, we can see from last week the plastering all drying out very nicely now. Just show you the other side of the bar, what will be the bar counter, and an inside view of that new window that has just been put in here. So as you can see, coming along leaps and bounds at the Nook.